Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Irish Indie Firms Gaming League CSGO Best of 3 with Siren versus Ericsson. It is the 18th of February 2020, first Eagle game of 2020, and what a better opportunity than to launch into brand spanking new friendly series of Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Joining me this evening is none other than the voluptuous Jay. Jay, how are you doing this evening?
How are you, Tom? Hello, everybody. And you forgot to mention it is, you mentioned it was Tuesday, it was February 18th. It's 2 degrees Celsius outside.
The wind is about 1,700 kilometers per hour. If you look outside, you can see planes flying sideways. You might be able to get to the United States in about 37 seconds. It's pretty good conditions out there for travel, I'm not going to lie.
Especially if you have a really big umbrella and one of a sturdy one.
I saw Mary Poppins getting blown asunder now. She had her big festival.
She was done for speeding, actually.
She was, yeah.
I saw her. She was getting breathalyzed.
All the new speed vans going around Galway and around the country as well. You can see a lot of them. Mary Poppins actually herself, she has her own gun. She has breathalyzer in one hand and a speed gun in the other. She's going crazy out there. So keep eyes in the skies when you're driving around tonight, folks. But please do not watch the stream and drive at the same time. You can listen to it though. We'll try and do radio play-by-play as much as we can, like you're listening to the GA on a Sunday afternoon for Sunday sport. If you are indeed watching this, another Madrid versus Liverpool match, welcome to Esports Tuesdays with the Eagle. Thank you very much for joining. As I said again, it is Siren versus Ericsson this evening. I am genuinely really excited about this game. Not only it being our first foray into CSGO in the Eagle, but these two teams have had it out for each other for quite some time.
There's been a lot of smack talk.
And if this goes as well as we hope, I was just taking a sip of my tea. If this goes as well as we hope, I've seen some other companies in the Eagle now watching behind and seeing, okay, CS:GO, interesting. If this goes well, then oh, I'm getting my own self in my ears. I'm gonna just turn down the stream in the background there. But yes, some other companies are going to be watching this game tonight. They're going to be looking at the talent that we're seeing from Ericsson and Siren, and hopefully, if those guys like what they see, they might have a chance in taking them on themselves. But before we get into the game, which will be happening in the next 1 or 2 minutes, just to remind you that this stream is in aid of JIGSAW. JIGSAW do some fantastic work for people between the ages of 18 and 25 to offer free consultation for mental health scattered all around the country. The JIGSAW Centre in Galway has done some great work for some friends of mine personally, and every donation that comes onto streamlabs.com/Irish Firms Gaming, almost forgot the URL there, will be going to JIGSAW Ireland this evening. So please do.
Yeah, just let me correct you quickly. It's 12 to 25, age 12 to 25. So if you're
12 to 25, there you go.
12 to 25, yeah.
Excellent. So if you're feeling generous this evening, do don't feel obliged, but at the same time, if you're feeling interested and you're enjoying the show, feel free to donate the price of a coffee or a pint, and spam that pint emote as well to donate to the wonderful people over in JIGSAW.
So you have a couple of quid. You have a couple of quid there now.
You
if you just reach, if you dive deep enough into the pocket there now, couple of quid, I'm sure you'll find it.
Right. Well, if we just take a quick look inside of the game that we're going in here, we're just in the warm-up round at the moment. We're waiting for people to get ready up in here. We're going to do the official Eagle coin toss to see who gets the first veto. Just a reminder, this is a best of 3 this evening. We'll be playing on 3 different maps. Just because we're in Dust 2 right now doesn't necessarily mean we'll be playing that for the first game, but we are going to start in with our coin toss now. This evening, our captains are Ertgon from the Siren side and Tessa 24/7 from the Terrorist side. Well, actually, that is just what the teams that they're currently on now. That won't be determined until we're in our first map, but we are going to allow Siren to call the first choice of heads or tails.
Siren, we'll go with whatever you don't.
It's
okay.
just it's the politeness of these guys, you know. It's they're too polite for their own good. I hope they won't be as polite now running around the map tonight. Do a quick fly around here. See what we can see here now.
They're a great bunch of lads. Siren, I'm really glad actually that they jumped on the Discord, and really happy about the way that they did it too. It was with style. They had one guy kind of do a quick recce, and then everybody joined at the same time.
That's what we're looking for.
Okay, so so we've heads for Ericsson. I'm now flipping the coin.
Heads for Ericsson.
And as is tradition, I'm dropping the coin and I'm flipping it again.
Is this the official Eagle Gold coin?
It's the official coin, it is, yeah. I have removed it from its mahogany box. I've unwrapped it from its velvet cover. Heads it is. So Ericsson to veto, if I'm correct, right? They're gonna, yeah.
Ericsson have the veto from that count. What did you flip? Sorry, I didn't. Okay.
Heads, yeah. But the first thing is the veto.
Okay.
So it's the Fuat, I believe, or Fua, who's gonna call it.
Bring our game audio in here, but decrease it slightly just so you're not deafened while we're doing during this video run. Just a reminder to anybody who is watching on the stream who works for a company in Ireland and does not have the company on the Discord, if you're interested in taking part in our tournaments here, whether it be League of Legends, Overwatch, Rocket League, or Counter-Strike, of course, that we're playing this evening, hop on to irishuniformsgaming.ie, find the link to our Discord there, join up, and we will help you get in touch with people around your company, get the word out that this is going on, and help you build your team, or indeed a sort of a guild of people who are interested in esports in your company. We have some packages that are easy enough to send around to people in your company just to let them know what's going on, but also just to get permission to use, or whether it's necessary to use logos or the name of the company, just to make sure that all the legals are above board there.
And you might think that that's not possible. You might think that you won't find any gamers where you're working. That's what I thought. I was wrong, and I'd be willing to bet that you're wrong as well. So give it a lash. You've nothing to lose.
I think the Ericsson Gamers Guild is nearly 30 people strong at this point now, is it?
I'm taking it global. I'm branching out. Okay, so the vetoes have started. Okay, so you should be picking the veto now. It said veto commencing in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Any second now. We'll have a veto. Okay, so they've vetoed Cash.
DD Cash. So we will not be playing
Cash
this evening. Cash.
Cash mode.
So once again, folks, Cash has been vetoed by Ericsson for this evening. And now we move on to the next veto, I believe. Siren vetoing DE Train. We will not be seeing Cash or Train this evening in our best of 3.
We'll be going nowhere, so.
I have no idea what to expect from these two teams, to be honest. I haven't seen these guys play before. It'll be a fairly interesting run through. We'll get a good idea of what things are going to look like going into the first game. I'm hoping this isn't going to be super one-sided, but from what I've seen and the smack that people are talking, or how humble people are being, I have a good feeling it's going to be a fairly even-sided game. So hopefully we will get to our map 3 of this evening. Of course, for those unfamiliar, first team to 16 rounds in one map will be the victor of that particular map. If both teams get to 15 on each side, we will go into overtime, and that will determine who will be the victor going into map 2 and into the third map, hopefully.
Ericsson have found a soccer ball and they're having a little kick around. Sonny has found a car. I think he's checking to see if it's still working.
Lads, the football's on telly right now. We're playing Counter-Strike.
It's too late now, boys. You're in it to win it.
And for the first map, we will indeed actually be staying on Dust 2, as Ericsson has selected to start on Terrace.
This map 2, so it's Inferno for map 1, right?
Oh, we're going to Inferno for map 1.
Yeah, Inferno for map 1. Dust for map 2.
Wheelies is rounder at the top.
Thank you very much. $5 donation from Dara Sensei. Thank you so much. The boys playing a bit of the shooties. We are playing a bit of the shooties tonight. Thank you very much for your generous donation to Jigsaw Ireland. And once again, all donations to streamlabs.com/Firms Gaming going to Jigsaw, with young people's health in mind. Their health is your wealth, remember, folks. And if you have wealth, then try and help other people's health. Thanks again, Dara. Also, for all donations, you will get a certain Father Ted voice line for each of these. So bear that in mind when you're doing your donations as well.
So do try to unlock them all.
Gotta catch
How many are there? We don't know. You don't know. You just have to keep donating.
with varying degrees of charity. So, bringing us into our first map this evening of Inferno. Ericsson are going to be starting on the terrorist side, and we will get a flavour for what we're expecting from these teams here now as we just go into the warm-up round. The bells are ringing on T-side this afternoon as we're getting Ericsson getting their spray partners warmed up here. The bells are ringing. The sun is shining in beautiful Inferno. I don't know where this is actually meant to be based. If someone in the chat can let me know. some action scene up in Banana here already, but this is just the warm-up after all.
I'm surprised that chicken has lasted this long. I mean, Fuad just walked right past it. I wouldn't have it in me, to be honest.
He's all the way
I'd be
outside
setting
here.
up the barbecue at this stage.
He's standing outside the library now. You might want to grab a book.
Oh, he swung for that one. Missed it.
At the top.
Thank you so much to Dylan for a $5 donation to Jigsaw Ireland. Indeed,
You're always good
is
to us,
Ron
Dylan.
at the top.
Always
Generosity
good to
from
us.
here. Oh, Jesus. Bag egg,
Oof.
getting some slices in here now. Let me just get an idea of who we're playing with here. Ertgon, captain of the Siren side, Johnny Lopez, Eddie Soul, AJ, and Verdagio. I'm hoping I'm getting all those pronounced correctly.
Did you say Diageo?
Well, look, we're probably not going to end up getting our sponsorship from Diageo, but you can keep trying. Everybody post Pints of Guinness into the
So
chat,
help me
please.
God.
Pints
Yeah,
in the
your
chat,
mic,
folks.
your mic, Tom, as it says, as someone has said, it's every now and again it sounds like you're trying to download the content of Wikipedia.
Down it.
You can just view it online, Tom. You don't have to download it. These mad things now called websites.
Is this on the internet, is it?
It's on the interweb. Yeah. You go to Wikipedia and you can learn everything. You don't have to download it. You can just view it on the line, as they say, in the biz. How long does this warm up last?
This warm-up will last until everybody's ready on each side.
Okay, all right.
My mic is hecked up, apparently. That's not good.
Maybe turn it off and on. Or
I'm afraid I will
jiggle the
not be able to
cables.
turn it off and on for the sake of the stream. Let me see if I can test something else out there. Jay, talk to me there. I'm sorry for anyone on the chat that felt something in their ear holes start bleeding, but hopefully that is for the benefit of the mic quality that you guys will be hearing this evening. Let me just get this mic a wee bit closer to my mouth, as we will be starting the game very soon, and I will try to be doing the best of my ability to cast for this thing this evening.
No
Starting
problem.
off with map 1
No
with...
bother. Do we have to? I've readied as a spectator. I'm not sure. Do you have to ready? I think you might. There we go.
Caster Spaghetti to win the match. Starting off on T's side this evening with Ericsson. It seems that we're already getting some camaraderie going wild in the T spawn here.
Okay, here we go.
Starting into round 1, we're going to be getting a nice taste of what each of these teams are made of for the duration of this map, at least. Again, neither team's vetoing this map at all, so we're hoping to get some good play from these guys here.
Now, Fua started with the bomb, didn't like the look of it, and tossed it to Brendan Fraser there, who seems to be on the Ericsson team.
We've seen some around inside.
There he is there with the backpack.
Coming up an arch. Seeing a bit of shots here now. Sony taking down Erdogan on that side there. So Ericsson coming in quite hard on to bomb side A here with the CTs trying to rotate quickly now as they notice that the Ts are coming on that side there. Cersei trying to go for the bomb down at this point now. Twist 24/7 getting the bomb down just as the Ts are starting to approach. Slowly coming in here now through the smoke and taking one side, taking one corner here, but happens to be getting the headshot on Cersei down on Verdagio. But that is it. That is going to be Ericsson taking the first pistol round here for Inferno. Seems to be Siren caught out a couple of times there. They were split up too much in that regard, and their rotation didn't go quite as well. Ericsson holding down the fort, having 4v2 at that point there with the bomb going down, but not much to tell it from. The pistol round, it can go either way really in these sides here, but as we approach now, Siren staying on an eco round here. We have 2 deagles on that side though, so they might be able to do a lot of damage coming down as they're taking on our side here. But that is one with somebody taking down Johnny Lopez And that's, I think, a bit of views on there. It's quiet side now. Holding strong on A. As Bad Egg is sneaking around in house here now.
Yeah, I actually, as you might know, Tom, I spent some time in reserves, a good few years actually.
You're a
I'm
bit of
not
an army boy yourself, aren't you?
well, I've paid my dues, and I'll be honest, man, not really sure what's going on here. I haven't seen so much as a cup of tea since
Trying
we
to get the
started.
flank on Bad Egg and Any, so they're managing to take down one more, and it is just AJ left trying to get a 1v4 here on bomb site B. He is only by A now, trying to rotate down. Is he even going to go to mid? He's kind of convinced that there's a bit of action going on A. That doesn't seem to be the case. Sersby and Sony waiting on his approach there as he's rotating harder. Seems to be a wee bit lost, but he knows he's held down on this side. He's not going to be able to make it in time. He seems to have just conceded trying to defuse this bomb at all. Sersby and Sony looking, and he's just above Sony's head. Is he going to try and make this shot? Oh, he doesn't see him. He doesn't see him, but he's heading in the buckets there. He's just going around the corner. He's in the corner. He's looking down. Sony does not see him, and he just manages to get the shot at the end. So AJ trying to save that Mac 10, but unfortunately not going to do much with that when he is past. But things looking okay on the Siren side here, getting enough getting enough dollars to get themselves up with one SSG or one scout on the Siren side. Ericsson looking fairly healthy though, as they're going for their first B push here as they molly Banana on this approach. They seem to be doubling down on bomb side A here, but the T's seem to be slowly making they're kind of undecided on what's going to happen here on Banana. Smoke down on Banana. Fua making a bit of a stronger approach. He's looking to molly again, checking his corners there with just Ertegun watching the corner. Oh, and Johnny Lopez is there too. They seem to be rotating around to bomb side A here. Sony checking the corners here as who is on the bomb. Tested 24/7 on the bomb again. Tested loves his bomb. He's willing to keep things down here. The CT's not really wanting to rotate from B here. They're still looking down strong, hoping to get a Ericsson head poking out just to get the pick. But they're not being very aggressive at all with these holes here. Erdogan going into church. Just as Sony, who's looking awful hungry for those kills, as he's getting a couple of shots down on bottom side B there, managing to take out Johnny Lopez, waiting on site. Will he see Erdogan? Erdogan watching this corner in church. They seem to know each other there. Sony just watching the actual bomb site there as Sersby and Fua managed to make their way through. Erdogan slowly making his way through now. He hears footsteps from Sony, but not much he can do as Ericsson try to come in here. They're trying to make things a bit hard for Erdogan as he's just flanked by Sony, who was holding that corner for the whole time, but was not willing to fight face to face there, unfortunately. Looking rough on the Siren side here, going 3-0. Siren not managing to take a round quite yet. Tested seems to be giving some pretty good direction to the T's here at this point now, giving good shouts to where the bomb would be worthy of going. And at this point here, CT's Siren keeping with this split. They just don't want to try and have a stronger hold on B or A here, as Erdogan manages to get the offshot onto Cersei down on mid there. I managed to miss that, sorry about that. But the T's do seem to be holding in here. Tested with the bomb again. Sony just looking over the wall. Vertigo and Johnny Lopez holding hot on B site. They know what's coming here now. They know that this is a site that they want to do, and smokes down on the entrance into the bomb site here. Sony trying to get a shot and trying to get a look at what's going on here. Johnny Lopez holding tight, and that is Sony taking out Verdagio with just Johnny Lopez on his own as he gets caught in the corner by Sony. That are the two CTs down. And that side, Ertegun coming to Sony now, but he is smoked out of bomb side B, allowing the terrorists to try and get the bomb down here. Tested getting it down. Just as the two CTs on just as AJ and Eddie Solt try to come to Ertegun's aid here, watching the wall there in church. Sony poking out, but he's acting very... Oh! I'm so impressed by that shot that he managed to get on AJ. He was acting awful loosey-goosey, poking his head out there, but he's hungry. He's out for blood. He knows that CTs are Sirens under a lot of pressure here now, and he's still getting taken down at that point there with just Erdogan watching these corners, just trying to see if he can pick out any of the T's just to do damage to their eco, but that is not going to. Oh, and Erdogan gets the shot on Sony. That one's gotta hurt, but Sony, you're you're out for blood here. Will he get, and just in time for him to maintain on the op. So bit of a rough hole there. Erdogan managing to keep the op on the CT side, but still the economy is not looking super hard for Siren for the next couple of rounds. But Ericsson seems to be flashing buying that hardware. It's not going to be much of a problem for them now going into the next couple of rounds. But Siren still not putting themselves on the map here. Fua acting a bit destructive on this side here, seeing if any of the CTs are going to be making there. CT is now holding a bit stronger on B. They're getting a bit more aggressive on Banana. They know it's definitely a flavor that Ericsson are far more familiar with, but mollying out the corner there around tree or so around truck, but that's slowing the approach here. The only CT side Eddie sold on his own. Can he make it known to his teammates that the Ericsson are pushing hard into bomb side A? Having Cersby looking hard at Banana, just keeping 4 and 5 here, keeping AJ and Verdagio distracted as Johnny Lopez tries to make it a bomb side A. They're not committing to getting the bomb down quite yet at bomb side A. They've used a lot of time here, but that's Bad Egg taking down Eliso here at the CT side, but that is answered again. Eliso to Bad Egg taking down. It is a 2v3 on this side here. This is the opportunity that it's one of the trade a couple of calls while AJ and Verdagio were distracted at bomb side B. That was enough of a entrance for the Ericsson guys to get the bomb down here, and they're strong. It's a 4v2 here. They're already on side. Not enough time for AJ and Verdagio to get around to rotate fully, but they're rotating on their own here on each side. Let's see what AJ can do here. He's still a bit far out, just going through houses there. This is the T's are looking fairly confident here, just as AJ is slowly coming around. He's got 2 lines of sight here he can take, but Sony has his eye on the prize there as Fu is taking down AJ in the house, and it is just Verdagio. Not enough time as he stands, as he retreats in Larby, manages to take out Tested as he comes in with his knife, acting a bit cocky there, Tested, I don't know, but gives Verdagio enough time to grab a Krieg and go into the next round a little more confident. 5-0 on the Ericsson side here. Not seeing enough action. May need to force buy here in this round just to make things Siren may need to force buy here just to make things a little tastier and make themselves a little more confident, because I don't know, Ericsson getting a bit cocky here, allowing things just to run a bit mad as Test was running towards Johnny Lopez with the knife in the last game there. A bit of action I missed on Banana there. Cersby holding the front on Banana quite well. Erdogan with the scout is the only person protecting bomb side B here in Banana, but it's Cersby and Erdogan. These two guys just love knocking it out each side of Banana here, as we're seeing a bit more action coming into bomb side A. That's enough of Sony down. It is a 4v3 on the Ericsson side here, but Erdogan needs to get his arse over from bomb side B to A, as we're losing more and more on the Siren side, as Tested is looking for his opportunity to get the bomb down, but he seems to be getting flanked on that side. Tested getting the bomb down. Enough of an opportunity to let Erdogan see what's going on. And
I'm seeing a bit of a pattern here, Tom, with the Ericsson strategy.
They're balling up here now. They're slowly, they seem to be slowly approaching, and mostly just in bomb side A here. They're not giving much of an opportunity.
Does no one else, I wonder, know how to work the bomb? Is that it? Was it Tested obviously has the course done. He's done the training. Nobody else knows how to work. You know what? If Siren want to come back, they need to take down Tested, because nobody else knows how to work it. Simple as that.
It's a pretty. I mean,
you need
to do a bomb defusal course as well.
It must be. It's a Dutch. It's a Dutch bomb. That's what it is. Tested, of course, being Dutch. He's the only one who can work it.
Feel down that. Siren still yet to get themselves on the board. Ericsson not having any issues here. They're pretty much buying whatever they want. Just having one up from Cersby there. Is Cersby going to have a bit more of a desire to get some shots on? What we're normally seeing is a fairly standard flow of the T side here into bomb side A, but it's not unfamiliar. Here's Erdogan coming here now from bomb side B down. Cersby getting his line up, but they seem to be taking down Banana fairly hard. Fu is just acting the Mickey here in mid, but he's keeping AJ's head down, not really giving him much of an opportunity to poke out and get some kills there. Let's see what's going down on Banana there. Oh, there's a slow approach here, and it's just Erdogan in his comfort in the corner in bomb site B, just hanging around the inside of spools there by the coffins. This is it. This is where Ericsson finally tried to put a bit more pressure on bomb site B, just as Siren are privy enough that they're just hanging around bomb site A there. But this is they're ready to go. They don't know. They're acting awfully careful. They won't commit to getting the bomb down until they have at least one kill. Without Erdogan taking down Sony, taking a bit of wind out of the sails on Ericsson's approach here. But it's Erdogan just alone. He has the auto. What can he do? And he just almost managed, but he got Kobe out by Fua there. That is Erdogan down, the last person that Siren have on site. This is Siren's opportunity to get a bit of a rotate. They're going down. They're going down mid here to try and get on the bottom of Banana. But this is Sursby. He's on the other side of Banana than he's been familiar with for the entirety of this whole map, but he's just waiting for each of Siren to poke their heads out, and that's Fua getting down Eddie Soul on the around truck there on B. Sursby keeping the heat on. Johnny Lopez rotating around to A. This is what Siren have done before. They've split themselves out far too thin, particularly for what Sursby is able to do watching on the top of Banana, as he just proved there. But this is it. Johnny Lopez maybe wanting to keep his stat tracked M4A1S that he has there. He's not going to make it. He's not going to even try. He's just going to make sure that it says. But see if Bad Egg is on the hunt again. The Ericsson guys, they're so hungry to get those end around kills. I know it's in their best interest and everything, but Bad Egg getting the bomb on this side from the terror side. 7 rounds down. Siren yet to put themselves on the map. I'm going to give them a bit more camera time here now. Erdogan going to his comfortable and familiar corner in B, but I'm hoping to see if he'll get a bit more support. Erdogan feeling confident enough that he'll be able to hold down Banana himself, as there's 3 Ts just approaching there. But this is enough of a distraction to allow Fua, who has been really just doing a lot of damage in the center here, to more of the furniture than anything else. But he has the bomb this time and might be able to do a better approach. Erdogan getting a very, very tasty kill on Sursby there. These guys are just trying to flex on each other this whole game, but Erdogan doing enough, keeping them down and taking the win out of this one here. But that's enough of an opportunity to let Ericsson rotate onto A, as they have enough of a license to get this bomb down now.
Good man, Sony, putting the work in. Fair play to you, bye.
Eddie Soul coming in, just about to get on the flank, but does he know that there's somebody on his right there? And looking in, the head is available there as Fua knocks down on bomb site A. That is 1 down. It's a 2v2. This is completely takeable at this point here, but they're going to have to hurry. The bomb is down and it is ticking. Eddie Soul coming in on Arch side here. Spots the bomb. Waits for Tested. Tested readies his nade here. He sees the side of his gun coming inside here and is taken out by Sony waiting in the corner. That is going to probably just be the round for Ericsson, as they manage to get that important kill and work their way out. Erdogan waiting for the shot and gets the one untested just as he comes out on mid. That was a very tasty kill, but at the same time not doing much to affect the outcome of the round, unfortunately.
We might see if we can do anything about that Mike Tom in the between maps.
Yeah. I don't know what I can do about that. Bear with me 1 minute, folks.
Do you think it's Discord?
Well, it wouldn't make a difference because I'm not streaming through Discord on that. Take the mic there for a second, Jay, as I try to fix it.
Take the mic, as in actually cast like. Okay. Well, as I said, I've been in the reserves. Did many years in the reserves, and this is nonsense, utter nonsense. They've been running around. They've been shooting each other. The guns all work. They've got modern equipment. I haven't seen so much as a tea break. I bet if I lined them up and got them to turn out their pockets, I wouldn't find so much as a Chomp or a Freddo. Ridiculous. This just isn't armying. Simple as that. Where's my boy Tested? Until I find how to work these controls. He actually does not have the bomb anymore. I think they've somebody's listening to me on stream and they've said, yeah. Jay reckons that Tested, you know, who worked the bomb.
Okay, I'm hopping back in here now as Ericsson are trying to get a bit of pressure on bomb side A, but they're completely surrounded. Sursby managing to take out Siren there on that point. but he is behind wall here now, looking up on this balcony. Vertigo taking down Bag Egg. It is the first 1v1 that we've seen from this side here. Vertagio and Cersby. He's got the op. He's waiting to get those shots. This is an opportunity for Vertagio just to get the pressure and get onto the side. The bomb is not down, but he has the bomb in hand. He's waiting to see if he gets an opportunity here. And Fua taking down Vertagio, or Cersby rather. And just
Cersby
to add...
the bomb this time. This guy is an absolute machine. You cannot give him a pixel. And he's taking your life.
Yeah, it might put a little shit in your britches if you're standing there with the M4A1 and the one guy, all he needs is one shot as in that. Serpy, the one guy who can put enough pressure onto Ertegun from the bottom of Banana just to completely turn these rounds around. That was the first time that Siren managed to get the Ericsson team down to at least a 1v1. And Ertegun taking his place at the top of Banana here. And taking down Fua, that's enough an opportunity to win on his head. Taking down Cersby as well. This is the strongest hold we've seen on Banana so far. It's tested 20%. It's a bit worried about his buddies lying on the ground there. He might not try to go up Banana, but as he smokes and takes the way around, we're getting a bit more action from Banana here, taking down Siren and AJ as Vertigo goes down as well. And Sunny side, and not even looking, Johnny Lopez goes down. Eyes pasted onto mid as they came through houses. Not a good of an opportunity. Eddie Soul keeping an eye on balcony here. But they're rotating around to the bottom of the Banana. Ertegun is ready. He's just blind firing shots through the smoke here, not giving them an opportunity to go as they start to rotate through mid. Gonna go for bomb site A. They're a bit worried about Ertegun now. They know he's a strong player. They're not going to try and take on his off, and they might know that Eddie Soul is in the corner there as they did. As they expected, they're going to try to get the bomb down now as Ertegun is quickly rotating here. Sony is ready. He knows he's there. He knows the corners that he's going to be able to rotate from. He has his back exposed. Sony's walking around. Ertegun might not hear the footsteps as he has his eyes on A. All he needs is the one shot here, and Sony's very, very slow in this approach here. He's going all the way to bomb site B. He knows that Ertegun likes bomb site B so much, but not so much to stay here. He's feeling a bit more brave as he approaches onto A, tries to get that corner. Bad Egg is under a lot of cover here, though. Is this the opportunity that Sony needs to get a bit back to Ertegun? But this is the flank. This is it. He's open, and he gets just the 2-tap headshot on that just as the bomb goes off. Ericsson taking round 10 of the first map in Inferno. Siren yet to put themselves on the board. Jay, is my mic any better at all?
No. No, I wouldn't lie to you now, Tom.
Okay. I apologize to the listeners on the stream for the subpar audio quality you guys are getting now.
On the plus side, the apology was clear. That was fine. That was perfect.
So,
it's
what I'm thinking is that I actually might need to get a little bit closer to the mic. Might sound weird for a quick, hot second, folks, but
there's no such thing as too much of your voice, Tom. Well, I think everybody will agree.
Well, this is the fastest I've ever spoken during a cast before.
And I think you're doing a fantastic job, worthy of a bit of a donation there now from the listeners. Don't forget, all the money is going to JIGSAW for mental health for young people. So, we're not keeping it. Hand in the pocket there now, a couple of quid, lovely. Thanks very much.
AJ and Vertagio hard on bomb site B as Cersby knows where they're going to be. I hope he let his team know that they're going to be hanging around bomb site B, because Vertagio and AJ don't seem to want to make any movements. They know that Ericsson are going to be looking, and here's Sony and Cersby, the hungriest members of the Ericsson side, just making sure it goes 2v2. The rest of the team just sitting on their laurels, just waiting for this bomb to go off. But Sony doesn't have the corner here. AJ waiting for Sony to come around. He's watching the corner. He has his dot on the headshot, and Sony is able to pop out quick enough and just get that hit. This has made Vertagio wake up a little. He's out of the corner as 3 of the Ericsson side are making their way over. This is just enough, and Sony getting just the headshot before the bomb goes off. 5 more rounds of this, and Ericsson are going to take map 1. I'm not sure what Siren can do to get themselves up here, but they need to have a bit of a stronger hold on A. Is this going to be the round that they finally kind of move themselves around, get themselves a little more agile, or double down on one side here, because money isn't looking so tight here? Don't have a knob on the Siren side and just have the one on teeth here. Bad Egg ready to nade out here. That's a lot of action on the top of Banana, and that will make Ertegun go back. This again, the Siren on this side here. Johnny Lopez slowly backing his way up. He could get a quick rotation onto the bottom of Banana, but there's just too much of Ericsson. There's too much Ericsson going on. He's not going to watch that view, as Fua just putting a bit of shots down mid, managing to take out Verdagio, quick enough to take a bit of wind out of the sails. Johnny Lopez going for the quick rotation to the behind Banana. There are 3 CTs capable of getting a quick rotation here, as it's just Ertegun holding himself down with the scout. This is getting rough for Ertegun, as the rest of the guys just need to rotate here. Sony taking out Ertegun, the last remaining standing Siren player on bomb site B, as they're just very comfortably going in, getting that bomb down. One bottom of Banana, and one coming in from the other side of the bomb site there. Johnny Lopez going down on the bottom of Banana, thanks to Sursby. As soon as he gets out of his spot there, he's right to get back in. Sony right there. One remaining player on the T side, Eddie Sold, having a nice walk around there. This is a place he could have rotated to a good 30 seconds ago and gotten a bit of damage on there. What happened there to Sursby? Was that a leftover Molotov that he just jumped into? Eddie Sold hearing that the bomb is getting a bit too quickly for him to get up. Fua just holding that sight line. Same with Bad Egg, getting some shots down there. Triple shot on the Glock. And Eddie Sold's saving that M4 and not doing much for to add any insult to the victory of Ericsson in that round there. Going into round 13, 12-0 on the Ericsson side. Jay, what are your thoughts?
We've seen this tactic before. You let them take the first map, you lull them into a false sense of security, they let their guard down, then they get sloppy. Tested forgets how to arm the bomb, and then you come at him hard. That's what I think is happening.
This is enough. Ertegun getting the one shot onto
So
Fua.
Sony's just trying to remove the wall there with the light machine gun. I'm not sure the environment is destructible though. He's put a lot of holes in it, all right, but it's still there.
Bad Egg with the Nega here.
That flower pot has been
laser
moved. Fair enough.
I just noticed that the Ericsson side, there are 3 Negas, and that's it. They're trying to get some laser shots down on that. Eddie Soul going down with about 1,700 shots to the head. Siren being pushed out to the back of Church here now. They're smoked in their defense, but you can't move across that fire line with that many Negas. You can't do anything about that. There's just so much pressure on there now. Bad Egg managing to get the headshot with the Glock, not even needing his laser there with the Nega, but Johnny Lopez backing up. He wants to save this up. He's like, no, it's not worth the money investment here. Tested, blind firing into the sky, giving some shots to the beautiful blue Italian sky as the beep of the bomb just softens or gives him tinnitus in his ears, whatever you think about the sound of that. And in standard Ericsson fashion, they know there's only one left on the CT side. They're on the hunt. They know he's got an op, but he's watching this corner. Is that going to be the opportunity he got? Johnny Lopez getting one shot on Sursby as the hungry one that he is. Tested 24/7, knowing that he's around there now from getting that sight line, but that's not enough time to get any more kills. Still good on Johnny Lopez just to do a bit more damage to their economy, not really giving them that opportunity. But yeah, 13 rounds in. And is my mic still bad?
I feel like it's slightly better.
Okay.
Or I've become immune. I'm not sure.
I can't tell. Either way, even if you become immune, I'm glad for that. Because then you're enjoying the stream better. Anyone chat, give a shout out to the mic quality. Give it a rating between 1 to 10, please.
I think the louder you are, the better it is.
Okay. I guess so. Let's get really close to the mic and shout really loudly and do my best ESL impression. I don't have enough of an English
really
accent.
Excited about absolutely nothing as often as you can.
Sony getting that shot with the Krieg onto Verdagio, who is one just to hold B site there. Once they put the pressure on the B site, Sony is just getting he gets a nice 360 jump off balcony there. He's the only T on the hunt for Johnny Lopez. He is hunting. He knows where he's looking. He spots Johnny. He gets the smoke down. He goes in for the knife kill. He gets the flash, and he's just wildly flailing his knife in his face.
Dear
Johnny
Lord.
Lopez Not was Johnny Lopez AFK there? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't know.
Yeah, we've got a pause coming from
Okay.
Siren.
That was an AFK. Okay. That's a pause coming in from the Siren side. Johnny Lopez indeed was AFK.
I
Oh,
feel like
Sonny.
that's the kind of content that should have had a disclaimer at the start of the stream.
Sonny.
War and violence.
Um, okay, we're just gonna go to a quick pause there, folks. Please bear with us for the moment. This is
That's it. Throw all the guns out on the ground.
so this has been a pretty one-sided game. This is 15 rounds in, Ericsson 14-0. They just need 2 more rounds, and they don't seem to have any. They don't have any. They're not showing any signs of giving in at this point here with the onslaught that they've had so far. In that last round there, we just had Johnny Lopez, unfortunately, either going AFK or timing out, but this has let both teams just go into a pause. Sonny, jumping backwards off that balcony, doing a 360, tossing a flash right in his face, and just tearing into him. That's just unfair. That's just mean. I think we're back in the game here, folks. I will get the paused off here. This is we're back to some familiar plays here now. So this is a way better spread that we're seeing on the CT side here. We're getting guys just watching mid. Like Ericsson play for so long in mid that the CT should know. They should know that this is where they're operating from. That's a bit of play here on mid. That's probably the most aggressive push that we've seen from Siren so far, but not enough, unfortunately. This is this is Bad Egg doing a bit more damage to the furniture there as Ericsson are coming in on the back of house. Eddie's hold has himself exposed from both sides, and Sursby gets the headshot on him, and Sonny takes on Johnny Lopez on the B side. This is just clean sweep. Ertegun, the last remaining person, not in his comfortable side, but he has his back exposed to Sony, who could be coming around again, but Ertegun he's wistfully looking on towards bomb side B, wishing he was there, able to take out Bag Egg from that side there, and almost gets the no-scope on that side as he comes in with the knife. Sony, come on! Have a bit of class, would you? As he comes down, but managed to get the shot, and Ertegun going down. This is a 1v1. He's brought it in from a 4-1, and this is Sursby. All he has is the op. This is an op versus an op here. This is the opportunity for Ertegun. He has his knife out. He's ready to go. Bomb is on the floor with a molly in between. The bomb is down. Ertegun, can he make the jump through the molly? He makes it. Doesn't take any damage, and that's right there. And Sursby gets the shot in. Ertegun, what a play.
Sneaky.
What a play. I'm so sorry. Able to get that shot in. That was some of the feistiest play we've seen on that side there, but that will make as the bomb goes off. Map 1 Inferno going to Ericsson. Holy moly.
Are you okay, Tom?
I'm okay.
You need to take a minute.
We will indeed take a minute as we go into a pause. That is map 1, 2. Ericsson. Sorry. I'm typing stuff on that. Hey, look, we've got graphics. We've got high production quality. There you go, folks. Right up on your screens there. 15-0. Ericsson to Siren. Siren not really showing up much of a threat to their Ertegun, sitting fairly tight on top of just the top of Banana, holding and sitting on bomb site B. And I know Johnny Lopez and Verdagio had a nice wee bit of a sit there. They were holding it down nicely, but every time that they saw there, it was just the opportunity for Ericsson to come up mid, get just one of those, like, they have their strategy figured out at this point, and I hope Siren see it. They go a bit top heavy, but they don't commit to the bomb set until they at least get 1 kill. 1, maybe 2 if they're confident. 2 is go. It's on the side down, and then it's usually Sursby from the Ericsson side, who is not with them, that makes it keeps Ertegun busy on his side there. And oh, sorry. I just realized I'm so sorry to Siren for doing this. I incorrectly went into a pause and gave the 1 point to Siren, but we were actually just at the end of a force buy, and we were actually just at the end of the first half. So there's actually one more round here before we leave Inferno. I'm sorry for assuming that Siren wouldn't be able to pull it back the rest of these 15 rounds, but from what I saw from Erdogan there, just surviving so well in the 4v1, just to unfortunately not watch his sight from the boxes at the back of Bombsite A on Inferno. But hey, Ericsson could put it out. They could absolutely just get 15 rounds in a row here and completely blow Ericsson out of the water. Jay, you want to give us a bit of a plug for the old charity there tonight?
Yeah, can do. As you said, any donations on the stream here tonight are going to JIGSAW. I don't think we mentioned either, like, this is our first 2020, unless I'm horrifically mistaken. So maybe just give an update. So what we've decided to do this year is, for the first half of the year, we are going to promote JIGSAW. So they provide mental health support for young people in Ireland. And then for the second half of the year, well, what we'll do is we'll see where we are mobilized after the first half, and if we feel like we want to maybe keep going, raise a bit more, we'll do that with JIGSAW. Otherwise, we will swap and start raising money for the assignment community. So that's the plan for so far.
Quickly, Jay, sorry, just going into the piss around here. Bad Egg managing to get a lot of damage on 2 of the Ericsson side there. That is 2 down on Siren, but this is getting awful rough on the inside as the Cheese managed to rotate to the B side here. This is just down to a 2v2 with Ericsson, and that's the one shot on Fua managing to take out Verdagio as he's retreating to bomb site B. Just one Ericsson person down. Siren getting getting the bomb down on bomb site B here. This is a bit more aggressive. Maybe seeing, oh my god, Ediso getting the shot on Surf B as he just sees around the corner. Will he be able to get the slide? Ediso keeping Siren in the game here as he's reloading and just retreating into Castle here, trying to get the flank on Fua. As he goes for the bomb, he's got 7 seconds on the bomb here. He knows he has the shot down on Fua. That just gets the shot down. That is game to Ericsson. Actually, this time, I'm sorry for incorrectly getting it. I'm sorry for or prematurely ending the game last time, but that is going to be 16-0 to Ericsson, taking round 1 of Inferno. Woo! That was
look at them.
I mean, Eddie, you got that pistol round on lock, man. I gotta say, let's see if we can get that. I'd love to see. I'm hoping to see Siren starting in T side here. I was looking in the chat there. I could see some people saying that, look, Dust 2 is Siren's map. This is the one they know like the back of their hand. This could be the one.
Isn't this the one that everybody knows? But even I know this map. I don't even play the game.
Dust 2 is like the...
It's the iconic map, isn't it? Right?
Well, it's like the default video game map, you know? It's just like... Here, it gives a bit of a distraction there as I update some stuff on the stream. Oh, that thing's moving. Look at this. There you go. Like that. Cool. So, map 2, going into Dust 2 here. We're just going to go into a quick warm-up. Just a reminder, sorry to cut over you there, Jay, but yes, all donations going to streamlabs.com/IrisonFirmsGaming will be going to JIGSAW. Fantastic donation. Thanks again to Dylan and Dara Sensei for your donations. And of course, if you donate, you will get a lovely Father Ted soundbite to warm your ears up, as they say. Shout out to chat for the absolute spam fest that it is. Sorry, Jay, go on.
Spam fest, yeah. The more you spend, the better the Ted quotes got. There might even be some ones, so you'll have to just dig around.
I have a theory that my mic was acting the Mickey because my pop filter wasn't really in a good position.
It's definitely worse now, whatever you've done.
Okay, well I'm moving around the mic now. Sorry about that.
Whatever you've done with the pop, undo it.
Okay. Okay, let's get ourselves a bit. Let's get myself a bit comfortable here. As everybody on the stream knows, we only have the highest quality and highest production value here in the Irish Infirms Gaming League. I think it's ESL quality. If they want to get myself and Jay on, we can talk about pints and Father Ted references until the cows come home.
Absolutely, yeah.
That's a nice looking op there. Who's that? Is that Johnny Lopez? No, it's not. Ertegun, of course. Of course, Ertegun has the very pretty op. Right, so we're seeing Siren here now. And Dust 2 can be a bit... I mean, it's a fairly well-balanced map, but it can often be CT-sided, and I'm hoping to see Siren take that out to their opportunity a bit more. But all will be revealed. Anything to show by in the Ericsson side here. I can imagine Ertegun is going to be looking down mid a lot here. I can just see him and Sursp just trying to take pot shots at each other through smokes, through doors at bottom of mid. But at the same time, I'm worried. I'm worried about the bloodlust that one particular Sonny has, or Sony. I'm not sure how I should be pronouncing that, but
don't forget to stick in your ready, Tom, when you're ready.
Oh yes, indeed. Sorry about that, folks.
At the bottom, man, that's why I'm here.
Oh my god, I put the I put it in the wrong place. Okay. Sony is a bit of a crazed villain. I like to call him the anti-hero of this game. Just as we move into map 2. Alright folks, here we go. Map 2, Dust 2, Siren starting on the CT side in this best of 3 of the Irish Infirms Gaming League Friendly Series Counter-Strike Global Offensive. Let me pull my thing a bit closer here. Ericsson starting on T's. This is where they can get... Ericsson acts the maggot, for lack of a better term here. They know they have Siren worried here as they hot potato the ball around from each other. Ertegun going down mid and holding down mid as I expected as they go into the pistol round here. Bad Egg just managing to have a look at mid. He misses Ertegun standing there as they do a fairly strong push up long A. Verdagio getting knocked down just up on Cat, and Ertegun trying to get range as he does again, but taken down by Sony as the rest of Siren slowly make their way up towards Cat. The bomb is down on the T side. One waiting in CT spawn, but Tested just trying to get a bit of a corner there. Fua acting very, very aggressive on Cat as he could sense the CT side coming up. Johnny Lopez trying to rotate on long, but is held back by numero 9. Sorry, I missed Sursp's shot there, unfortunately. Things are a bit changed with the numbers in this round, so excuse me while I warm up and try to get my numbers so I can go to people quick enough here. Again, as I expected, Ertegun on the CT side holding mid just to kind of get a bit of intel for the Siren side to see where the T's are going, and they're going a fairly big split here. We see T's pushing, 3 T's pushing into B. Bomb's still waiting at T spawn though. So this is might be a bit of a distraction as Sursp takes down Johnny Lopez in B. Ertegun trying to get the flank as the 3 T's come in. Will Ertegun be able to get the shot here on tunnel? He watches his corners. He's very carefully going in here. There's a lot of smoke. That's not enough as the CTs are on but the bomb is coming in. The bomb is only coming into tunnels now as Ertegun is taken down. One last chance for them to get as the rest of Siren sitting on their laurels on bomb site B. But for some reason the T's are almost rotated there for a second, but no. Bad Egg going down to plant the bomb in bomb site B. Watching their corners there now as we have Tested waiting quietly in tunnels. Both moving towards Cat. They're going to try and get a bit of a mid-rotation here. Sursp looking through CT spawn, not really catching anything, but they may have heard the footsteps going off. Oh, and that's a bit of action. Sony taking down Verdagio. And Eddie sold on Cat, not able to get there in time. And there's a there's the Halo theme song just to bring that into fruition. 2-0 to Ericsson. Money's looking rough on the well, they have their loss bonus there now for Siren. Let's see if Ertegun is going to pull out a scout here. He might be able to get more visibility on the center. Fairly weird spread along the T side. Bad Egg with the MP5. That's an interesting pick. maybe he's just looking for a bit of crack here. Are we on a timeout here? We're just going to go to a quick pause, ladies and gentlemen, as the Siren side get themselves together. We'll be back in about 25 seconds there. Okay. Siren looking a bit better hardware-wise here going into this round. Siren AJ with a brave Deagle pick here now. He's looking a bit rough on money, but maybe I don't think his team is able to afford a drop for him here. But Ericsson looking a bit... there's a bit of an interesting pick, as I said before. Maybe they're going for some fun guns here. Getting a bit dizzy here with Erdogan. He's making sure he is ADS from the bullpup here. I have a feeling he's just going to go straight to mid. I'm going to keep an eye on Sursby here, because he is going to hopefully match Erdogan's view here. I guess just for the start of each map, I could just look at these two. No, Sursby's going straight for B, and Erdogan looking down mid, but he doesn't see anything. This is interesting. We're getting AJ and Eddie Sold waiting for the push as the T's just going to eat B tunnels. Bad Egg trying to get the rotation around mid there. Sursby is slowly making his way and just getting AJ waiting around the corner for him, along with Eddie Soda as he goes down from Sursby. When AJ knows he's there, he's ready to get the shot, but unfortunately he doesn't get it down, and Sursby gets it with the SSG. He's just outgunned there, unfortunately. Sursby confidently making his way into the bomb site as Tested, who likes to wait around the bomb site there. Sorry, I'm missing some action in Cat, but that's one kill down from Johnny Lopez and Vertagio holding B strong, but that's it. They've got the pressure down now as bomb goes down on bomb site B. Can they quickly make this rotation? Tested getting the bomb down as he is trusted by the rest of his teammates with this bomb. Sursby watching doors. Vertagio coming down around Cat, and Johnny Lopez trying to come through mid here. They have Tested watching the door on B tunnels, but neither of the CTs are going to try to make that push there as Johnny Lopez makes his way just in front of T-Spawn there. He's not trying to get any pressure on Sursby, who can watch window there. Johnny Lopez, they're not making movements here. I'd like to see some movement from the side, but Sursby getting hungry again, looking for Johnny Lopez. He sees him in the corner. Johnny Lopez down, and as the bomb goes down, that's it, and be able to finish the job. But no, Vertagio able to take out Sursby. Probably not happy with that, Sursby. He was like, that's probably not worth the money that he spent, but he's more than happy to get his SSG back on deck there. Economy is looking pretty even here. We got one up on the Ericsson side as Sursby, as expected, is viewing down mid here. Just get him there. He's trying to get the shots down through the smoke. Eddie's Fold just managing to get out unscathed there from the side. But these are T's. They're pushing up a bit here. This is B tunnel. This is where the action is coming in. Eddie's Fold, he's got the peak on tunnels there now as bomb is coming in. But 7 and 9 rather, Bad Egg and Tested are coming up strong here. All 5 of the Ericsson team waiting to get this push in, and only one person on bomb site B. Erdogan just outside doors there, knowing that there's trouble here. He is on a 4v1. That is not going to be any good, unfortunately, as there is a CT rotate from Cat. But we have one person down in lower B tunnels here as the smoke goes down from Bad Egg just to keep things tough for the CTs. They're not making these moves fast enough. Johnny Lopez and Vertagio, they're holding bomb site B very, very tough each time, but they freeze up when they get these opportunities. Once the bomb is down, they're just not thinking straight. They won't be able to get that opportunity, and that is unfortunately down for... Oh, Sony gets picked out by that shot as well, and that will be Vertagio going down with Sursby holding mid. He's just put Sursby in the middle with that up. He's got one shot, he's got one to go, and that'll be absolutely no problem for him whatsoever. Right, we're seeing even ups on east side here. Go on, Jay.
I feel like Siren, even they should probably group and just move around together a bit more. This splitting that they're doing isn't helping. Even if they have, even if it's just to bring a bit of cannon fodder, best player can get a pick on an Ericsson, on the Ericsson side.
So we're taking out Erdogan there, and lovely 2 shots from Sony. Absolute craziness as he even drops his SSG just to go, completely clearing bomb site B. And again, Eddie still trying to rotate onto long A here. He doesn't seem to be aware that that's where they're at. Both Vertagio and Eddie Soul convinced that there's action going on bomb site A when really there's 4 terrorists on that side. We won again, and Sursby manages to take out A's goal from pit. Just waiting there, just seeing and trying to capitalize on what Siren think is going on. Vertagio is stuck up on Cat here. He's completely surrounded, but I'm not sure if he knows it yet, as the T's push up hard onto Cat, and Vertagio just taken off from behind by Sony. unfortunately, was he flashed there by Fua as well. Just completely sandwiched out. He's freezing. This like I'm seeing Johnny and Eddie just freeze here. They seem to work as a really, really good duo, but they need to stick together. They might be better off splitting their abilities across Ertegun. Ertegun, strong player, good with that off, but at the same time, his skills could be used condensed a bit more with the rest of his team, and hopefully that's what we're seeing here now as AJ is moving his way up to window as Ertegun comes through and holds tower, but he's immediately taken out by Sursby. He was ready, he was waiting for him there as the T's are waiting down in tunnel here on their approach. Just AJ waiting in mid here at doors, trying to get that shot on distraction off, but Sony just taking him down with a couple of easy shots. Didn't seem like he was putting too much pressure on, but he just managed to get those chest shots fairly easily. Eddie's gold stuck up on Cat here, and Verdeggio looking down. The CT spawn is taken up by Sony, who's just wrecking mid right now, not having any problems with that. Johnny Lopez with the dualies, waking along A doors. Okay, I'm gonna take an ASO, getting the kill on Sony there, hopefully undoing some of the damage, but unfortunately unable to follow up. And Bad Eggs takes him down with the SSG on the bottom of Cat, or Xbox rather, as he's
Kept
jumping
saying
up
it better than I'm definitely about to lay an issue. You're the screwed pop here. Na Troika agus na Kistana a going Le Rush B. And I'm sure people are copying the Google Translate as I speak.
Oh my god.
And frowning severely at the screen, I'd say.
Okay. Okay, folks, Bad Egg doing a bit of juggling there. It is 6-0. I would love to see Siren get on the board here just to bring it in to the second half. I want to see what Siren can do on T's side here.
Stick together, guys, and just go around in a mob.
Johnny Lopez here watching long A doors, but this is a fairly even split. We've got Bongus going down the center, as Sony going in with Bad Egg. They're just going right down mid. They just don't really care as Bad Egg is taking down Sony. Give me your eyes there. Bad Egg goes down on doors, but he should be able to see there's a bit of action. There's one in the smoke. He gets AJ down, just waiting quietly in the smoke there as Eddie Soul is just stuck on Cat again. He's stuck on Cat stairs, but he's taken down by Johnny Lopez in this op. He's just waiting about to. Will Johnny Lopez be able to get this from A all the way through? And unfortunately, Sursby, you cannot take on Sursby with the 1v1 op. Ertegun, best op user in this team, is taken down too many times from Sursby here. It's rough. Ericsson with the two ops here. The one that he stole. Wow, the one that he stole from the CT side there. He's got tested. He even has Ertegun's op here. They're just not giving any chances. But the rate of fire advantage could be on this side of Eddie's fault here. But they're watching doors. This is let's see if Sursby's looking away. This could be Eddie's full opportunity to go in. Sursby's looking brave. Can Eddie get this corner? Can he get the side? He gets it. Eddie's full gets the kill. And that'll be tested just with this up, just with this deagle out. The time is running out. Eddie needs to move now. Eddie needs to move absolutely now. His team is probably screaming in his face, and just as he's distracted, looking down for the nega, tested with the nega. These nega plays. I'm not sure if you're aware of the spray pattern for the nega, but once you're shooting for about like 1.8 seconds or something like that, it gets incredibly accurate from that kind of range. We saw a bit of scummy damage from Ericsson in the Inferno game, coming out with that, and we're seeing one more negative and 3 ops from the Ericsson side. Guys, come on, negatives and ops all the way around here.
I don't think you're watching the chat, so I'm going to do Ertegun a favor. Ertegun's sis, if you're watching, could you please bring him some crisps? Thank you very much.
Cool. Ertegun's sister, bring him some crisps, please. He's
only if they're king now. Don't be, pack a king and a slice of buttered bread. Am I right?
I like the old hunky-dory sour cream and onion in the sandwich, and now Sony goes in. He gets both kills on Ertegun and Eddie's goal. That is a lot of... he's just cleaning up, walking around. They're not watching their corners here. Siren just not communicating about what's going on as Verdeggio hears the carnage as he backs up on Cat. Johnny Lopez watching A, but both again. Just Ericsson able to rotate so quickly, just completely catching them out of line as Bad Egg is waiting to flash on the side. There's smokes down and bumps on A. They can't move through. They're just completely backed up. Tested moving through tunnels here. Do we have anyone on Cat? Fua just making up on Xbox. Both of them working their way up onto Cat. Can Fua get this shot here? He gets sights on the CTs. They're hiding. Verdeggio just down on boxes there. Oh, just misses the shot. Johnny Lopez down along A, but Sursby answers back again. Just as Cersei. Oh my god, MVP Sony and Cersei. Oh my god. Okay, right. 8-0. Round 9.
I want to see Siren gang up and test it. I'm telling you, if they take him out, Ericsson will know what to do.
Sorry, folks, taking a wee supping there. I was hoping this game wasn't going to be one-sided, and I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up hope on Siren yet, but they've yet to put themselves on the map here. Siren
I saw Bad Egg pick up the bomb a while ago, and he was looking at it upside down.
I gotta say, like, no, go on.
I'm convinced. Tested is the key here. They need to take him out.
And Cersei and Sony. And Bad Egg and Fu.
No, I'm telling you, Tested's the only one who knows how to use the bomb.
Look, we've seen, Ertgon absolutely just almost clutched an entire 4v1 there in Inferno. When he's under pressure, he can just switch it on. But we're not seeing that kind of feedback here. Like, we need to get that kind of pressure.
They need to just meat shield Ertgon and just let him go to work.
But look at look at this. Look at the T-side. Look how many obs they're running with here. They're just going to be completely looking down mid. Okay, I just want to get a high view. I want to see how many bullets hit this door. That's 4 off shots. 4, 5. Come on. Okay.
Aim for the hinges, lads, if you want to take it down.
Okay, they're holding B strong here, and just as Siren started to hold B, this is when Ericsson tried to get their first long A push. We've got AJ and is it Eddie Soul probably centered to the mid here. This is their opportunity to make their mark. Bad Egg just keeping an eye at CT's trying to rotate here. They've comfortably made their way to A. Bomb is going down. They've done enough damage here. This is the ticket for Ericsson. They know what they need to do. Bomb is going down. And that is just walking through the Molotov, not even giving a shit. Sony, you crazy, crazy person. I'm not going to go any further than that, but...
What are you going to say, Tom? Bastard? Yeah, you definitely shouldn't say that.
5.
Not on the stream.
Not on the stream. Sorry, folks. This is PG-13 stream. I think I get 3 fucks on this whole stream, and that's just that accused. I've got 2 left.
You got 2 left, yeah.
Okay, so money-wise, it's looking a bit better this time around for Siren to get themselves up, but they Sony, he drops his up and just picks up the auto shot. He's just gonna start loading rounds here. CTs aren't even moving around. Okay, we've got 2 CTs coming up to the door, but they can see those shots going through. Everybody is waiting at T-spawn. Come on, guys, don't BM this. Eddie Sold and Vertigo, classic duo. Can you name a better pair than these two? Holding bomb site B as Bad Egg comes in, escorting Sony with the bomb here. Sony taking a couple of shots, but managing just to drop the rest of the CTs on B side there. Even with the headshot with the SSG as well. We've got AJ in tunnels here, but Bad Egg's going to be a bit of a problem as he's having a seizure. But he had his back turn. His back turn funny when he gets the no-scope shot onto AJ, holding side as Ertgon gets the shot on Sony. Bomb side A is clear, but the bomb is down on B. He needs to rotate completely, and the only way he's going to be able to make it is through CD spawn, but he just gets hit there. He can see, Cersei can see him doing a bit of juggling there, trying to decide what weapon he's going to bring into this next fight. He takes the auto shotty. This could be it. We've seen a clutch from Ertgon in this same situation before, and he's better equipped for this too. Stealing the auto sniper rather from the CD side as he pokes his head up, and Cersei just with the P250 blap blap blap, not a problem. Takes him off cat. Round 11, 10-0 to Ericsson. Siren yet to put themselves on the board. Throw up your big eggs, guys. You gotta crack 5 eggs to make a Siren flavored omelet here. Oh my god, I really am like a fucking ESL caster with terrible lines like that. You're seeing Bad Egg going mid here. Sorry. I just completely tilted myself there. So we're seeing kind of a force buy here on the Siren side. As I'm just gonna take a quick look at Sirsby here and see what the kind of damage he's doing. And as he just gets the opportunity there, Sirsby take him down, take down Erdogan. Not an opportunity to get there. Johnny Lopez slowly backing himself into the wall. Verdagio and Johnny Lopez. Verdagio just poking his head down on ramp here, but that's not quite where the visibility is. One down there, he sees him on ramp and he's just looking. Tested, misses the shot on Johnny Lopez. Johnny Lopez knows where he is and gets a couple of shots down, enough to distract him there. Let's see what Verdagio can do. He has the rate of fire advantage here. Johnny Lopez is sitting in the corner, not really giving much support to his teammate here, as Sirsby has the line down on ramp as well as Tested. Are we going to see some rotations? But the rest of the guys, the bomb site is down on B, and they're just completely held down on ramp here. And Johnny Lopez just sitting in the corner, waiting for Verdagio as he's just taken down from the shot by Sirsby. It took them a couple of shots there. He was poking in and out of ramp, but Johnny Lopez keeping his fam ass here. Is he gone AFK again? He's just waiting for them to come down, but the T's aren't going to pop around the corner anytime soon. Here comes Tested. He's hungry. He wants to kill. Johnny Lopez can hear him coming. He sees the nade coming through. But that's bomb going off. When he get the JIGSAW! He almost got the 2k. Takes down Tested. Losing his op there. But the economy seems to be in the benefit there. Let's have a look on Tested on the T side here.
www.jigsaw.ie if you want to see who we're supporting here tonight.
Thanks again for the donations we've received from Dylan and Dara Sensei. Very generous boys with big, deep pockets. Erdogan watching mid here. Getting around, but Sony heading down from Johnny Lopez. Let's get a bit of a sight on Johnny Lopez here. He's holding A-Long quite nicely there. But we have everybody in mid here. There's action. There's action going on B. There's 3 T's going through, hopping up to Cat. They've just hopped over X by Sirsby with the op. Walking slowly onto Cat. Gets one. Sees Johnny Lopez. Does he see the other around the corner? No, there's one down along A here. And this is an opportunity for Verdagio just to rotate quickly through CT spawn. We've got one at the end of long A, but this is Ericsson's opportunity to get the bomb down. Fluid taking down Verdagio. And the bomb is down on A. Eddie Sold. Not sure where he's going here. His avatar there. Him on top of Crow Patrick. I can tell by the fog and the brown on the ground. Hope you had a good day out. Hope you had a good day out, Eddie. Ericsson adds setting up in Cat. I'm not even sure what. I'm sorry. I'm still tilted by that stupid line I said earlier. But the Ericsson side just waiting on their laurels. Waiting and seeing what they can do. Eddie just waiting on that. Eddie so waiting outside B tunnels here, just holding on to his M4. I mean, economy wise, it's not looking so tight for Siren right now either, but I want to see ops. I want to see more ops in the hands of CTs. Here we got one auto sniper coming out from AJ. Let's see what kind of damage he can do with that. Siren or Erdogan, I'm not sure what he's planning on doing here. Maybe he's holding on to his money. He's got the revolver. All right. And we're still seeing 4 ops. Just loads of shots going down into doors here. That's one flash here. That's only one shot. Getting a bit of damage onto Johnny Lopez. He's not going into this fight with any confidence as Sony and Sirsby break their way in. He's not going to be able to hold off much, and just the one shot didn't even matter. The one shot, the one headshot with the one dig there from Sony didn't even matter that he was on 10 HP, but he wouldn't have known that from the shot that he got in earlier. Molly going down just inside CT spawn from Eddie Cole. Enough to hold them back slightly, but Tested getting the bomb down. Tested this. He's a bomb maestro. He just slams the buttons on that thing and just gets it down. Like, Jay, why do you think the Ericsson team trusts Tested with his bomb so much? What's the strategy? Look, the bomb. Go, Sirsby sort of said, he's like, all right, Captain, take this bomb. You know what to do. We trust you.
Yeah, as I said, I mean, to me, it must just be that he has the course done. You know, you have to be certified in these things. You can't just come along here and expect to be put on bomb duty.
He has a safe pass for a bomb site B there, but it's just bomb site B. I haven't seen him put it on an A yet though. Erdogan taking down Bad Egg. This is a bit of a return to form. I almost said that, but then just as I looked up at the kill feed, Sony getting 3 kills with that, with the dig as well. Like, it's just not really much of a problem. Erdogan taking down Sony. Sony acting cocky, coming through CT spawn, but not much of a problem for Erdogan to take him down. He was watching on window there. Erdogan holding up. I was just about to say he should really kind of pull back a bit there. Sursby with 1 pixel is just able to completely reverse any kind of momentum that he was seeing from that side. And that's it. Ericsson 14-0 on that side. Going into round 15. This is the last round of the first half. Let's see if Siren can pull this back. Let's see if we can get 1 round from Siren here to bring us into a comfortable, just to get us past the pistol round in the second half of this. Because folks, if this is it, if there's 2 more rounds, this is it for the night. We're not going to get to map 3, unfortunately, if Siren can't pull it out from the next 15 rounds. I don't know. Oh my god. So they didn't get any. They got actually a surprising amount of damage onto both
We have to
Siren
send
and
and
Johnny
varnish those doors, by the way.
This is them going to. Oh! AJ managing just to get with the last 2 shots, and it's going to take down Bad Egg, but he's flanked by Fua, unfortunately, taking the momentum out just as Sursby gets that 1 shot onto Johnny Lopez. It is just Eddie Soul waiting in CT spawn. Erdogan looking around to see what options he has to go into this next fight. But Bomb isn't down, and it looks like Tested is going for B. He's wasting a lot of time here. This could be an opportunity. This is Erdogan's opportunity to absolutely clutch this Fua, trying to meet him halfway in CT spawn. Erdogan is watching his corners really tightly, just waiting for that pixel to come through. But Fua is making his way through the mid. Bomb is down on Bomb side B, but they know where he's at, and they must know where he's at now after that flash that he almost got himself with there. They're moving on to CT spawn, and just as he shows himself, that is the first half of map 2D+2. Going into round 16, Siren haven't put themselves on the board in either map here, unfortunately. This is gonna have to be some clutch. I don't know. Jay, what do you think the chances are here?
It's hard to say, at this point.
I think it's pretty easy to say, but I don't
know.
want to say.
Anything could happen. Anything could happen. I think at this point they should have figured out what the strategy. I mean, Tested hangs around outside. He just waits for the go ahead. He waits for the lads to go in and clean up, and when it's all clear, then he just strolls in, plants the bomb. I think if they figure that out and get rid of Tested, that's the key.
They have to keep an eye on the Sursby now. Once it gets,
or like I said,
in his hands,
just
he's a
meat
big
shield
problem.
Erdogan.
I want to see a bit more. So I'm hoping to see a bit. I'm hoping to see a win from Siren here. They did very, very well on the pistol round in on the T side in Inferno. So I'm going to keep a close eye on what these guys are doing here. Eric24 Tested, thank you so much for the 1079 donation. Let's go. Let's start 2020 out with a bang. And Willie's is indeed rounder at the top. And what a bang Willie is. God, I'm just turning more ESL as this stream goes on. We'll be starting into the pistol round very soon. And we're getting from the Ericsson side, we're seeing two dualies here from Fua and Bad Egg. Let's see what kind of ruckus they can throw for this round here. As far as Ericsson are concerned, they're going into this pretty confidently. They feel like they have this in the bag, but I don't know. I don't want to say things too. I don't want to give it out too quickly now. I'd love to see Siren take this first round. And just a reminder, again, thank you to Dara, Sensei, Dylan, and Eric, or to Tested247 for your very gracious donations. All donations tonight are going, and for the next, for the first half of 2020, all donations are going to JIGSAW, a absolutely fantastic charity who provide free mental health consultation for people between the age of 12 and 25 in Ireland. They've helped some very close friends of mine out so many times. I would really, really recommend I give a donation to them myself around Christmas time. If you feel like any bulk donation to a charity, I'd recommend doing a bit of research on them and looking at the fantastic work they do. Streamlabs.com/Infirms Gaming. All donations will be going them this evening as we start into the pistol round of the second half of our second map of the Irish Infirms Gaming friendly series. Siren versus Ericsson. Counter-Strike Global Offensive. This is D+2, and we're having another terrorist timeout. I'm not sure what they're pausing for at this point here now, but Tess is a mastermind, don't flame.
This is it. This is the half an orange and a pep talk from Ortegon, team captain.
I'm not sure who has the Halo kind of end theme on that, but damn, I want to get more kills on that. I think it's actually I think it's Cersei who's got it on deck. Ertegon thanking Ericsson for making this quick. Oh, come on. So that I can get some food. There's hunger. Hunger for blood and hunger for just eat. Okay. Going into the last round here. Just as I say just eat. We'll get to that part of the debate after. But Fu and Bad Egg pushing up strong here. But that doesn't matter because all of Siren are pushing hard into Bombsite B here. This could be it. Verdagio getting the flash down as Bad Egg is the only person on Bombsite B to try and get there, but the rest of Ericsson are trying to rotate very, very quickly. They're coming around to the back of these guys here. Bad Egg taking 2 down and almost getting the 3rd as the rest of Ericsson are trying to are getting in on the rotation here. Fua just managing to get in the last one. Actually, no, that was Cersei with the headshot with the USP. Not a problem as well. The bomb is down from Verdagio, trying to do his best on a 1v4, but that is it. The bomb is down. And the team kill from Fua just tested. He's been doing so well planting the bomb this whole game that you don't let him defuse it in the last game. Come on. The toxicity out of Ericsson here on their own team. Come on.
Dear Lord.
Ericsson, GG. That is 2-0. We will not be going to the second map, unfortunately. Sorry, the third map, I should say. That is 2-0. 1 on Inferno, and 1 on Dust 2. That is going to be game for this evening. So, sorry, I'm at a loss for words here. Siren unable to put themselves on the board from the attitude I was seeing coming up from Siren here. I was hoping this was going to be an even-sided game. But Siren unable to put themselves on the board in either Inferno or Dust 2. I'm sorry to say, but Ericsson absolutely bringing it out in force. These guys are just unstoppable. Cersei and a bit of craziness from the Ericsson side as well. I mean, they were cool, calm and collected at the beginning, able to bring themselves confidently up to the first... Well, I mean, I was going to say the first 5 to 10 rounds, but I mean, Siren didn't manage to put themselves on the board for Inferno either. But they got a bit loose. There was a few screws loose in a couple of their heads there. I'm thinking about that 360 off of
your mic
balcony.
is particularly you're cutting in and out awfully.
Okay. Well, at least it's the end of the stream, so you won't have to listen to this mic anymore.
I do hope that there's I hope somebody watching who's thinking, yeah, I wouldn't mind having a go at that Ericsson team myself, and hopefully Siren will go back to the drawing board, come back strong with some new tacks, because we'd definitely like to see some more CS:GO, I think, based on tonight.
Absolutely. And I've heard and I've seen some companies in the background hearing about this game and eyeing up the teams and seeing might be.
I'm sure we have someone else interested. Yeah.
I'm gonna call out Cisco now. They're probably watching here tonight. I think the captain Cisco's having a wee look at this now and seeing what's going on. And I know EA were showing some interest before. They've yet to build their team of 5, but they should be able to get a team of 5 together to go up here. So.
If any of the aforementioned are scared, based on tonight, that's understandable. It's no shame in it.
There's no shame. Are you being a bit biased now, being from Ericsson there today? I mean,
No, I'm just saying. If you're too afraid to come and take them on, it's a bit of crack, but if you're...
I mean, Ericsson, they're fair players as well. They're only toxic to their own teammates. They only want to steal defuses from poor Tested. Tested's fingers must be absolutely exhausted from all that keypad punching he was doing tonight in that bomb.
Absolute MVP.
I don't think I've seen one man do so much typing in CS:GO in my entire life. But hey, if you are watching the stream tonight and you work for a company in Ireland and you have an interest in taking part in any of our tournaments, League of Legends, Overwatch, Rocket League, and the new CS:GO, this new game called CS:GO, man. I'm not sure if you've heard of it.
Brand new.
It's pretty brand new. But
everybody's all the kids are playing it.
I know, yeah. So go on to irishuniformsgaming.ie, get signed up, look for our link to our Discord, hop on, let us know who you work for. We have some kind of onboarding packages to help you guys get in touch with people in your company who'd be interested in playing, and also getting the kind of right, just getting visibility of it in your company, because I know some companies might have issues with getting this through HR.
Yeah, we're nice people too, you know. You can give us a shout anytime on Discord and we'll help you out. We've been through it, you know, getting the word out where you work and gathering people and teams and stuff. So it's definitely doable. You should definitely give it a go.
Absolutely.
So yeah.
And with that, folks, thanks again to all of our generous donors, Chelsea 24/7, Dylan, Dare Sensei, all that money going to Jigsaw in the first half of 2020. Last year we raised over how much did we get for Enable Ireland last year, Jay?
200.
We got 200 quid in the latter 6 months of 2019, and we're already on our way thanks to our generous donors here.
Thanks very much, guys.
Again, thank you for watching. And again, who is going to take on Ericsson, the victors of this first game of the Irish Uniforms Gaming League friendly series CS:GO? Could it be Cisco? Could it be EA? We want to see Siren back on the board here again. We'll get a bit of a better gauge of how Ericsson are now against some of these other teams that could be coming into the Eagle. So, Ericsson, don't get too cocky from that result. That's all I'm going to say. All right, folks. Thank you so much for tuning in this evening.
You're a class act, as always.
Well, I couldn't do it without you, my baby boy.
You could. Well, I suppose I had to be here to flip the coin.
We didn't get an opportunity to argue about
the garlic dip. I know. We'll come back to it. Believe me.
Guys, if you're in the chat still and you know what the price of a garlic dip at your local shipper is, let us know on the Discord. We're trying to do a national survey.
Become a side campaign for IIGL, but understand.
Yeah, we're kind of disgusted by the inflation of garlic dip that we see in places such as Dublin. So we want to get a good across the width, the breadth, and the girth of this lovely country that we all reside in to find out what is the best and average price for a garlic dip. So until next time, with that, irishuniformsgaming.ie, we'll see you all on Discord. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time.
Clihama,
lads.